So we just waved off Rob from Chirk Station, just behind us, and we've had a little wander into town. Only a tiny little place, Chirk, but got lots of heritage, including a castle, which we will go and have a little look at. So note to, and it's also got this little notification of what's going on around here. So we're going to be going back over the Pontsilic. We can do that once again, and we're also this time going to get right to the basin, which we didn't do because we had to get Rob back home.
Hey!
Remember it.
Shame you can't see the steam of the railway.
Yeah. So Monday, not too busy, but today we're going on a steam train. Woo! Here we are then. It's almost like Harry Potter's going to walk through the door.
Or a murderer.
Oh yes. There's been a murder on the Orient Express. I was telling Mandy, when I was 17 I first started to work in London. The carriages were just like this. Yeah, no, I'm not that old, but it was 1978 and I think they stayed like this until the 80s. Before you have the carriages that you see today in modern England. What do you think, Maya? What do you think of the steam train? No, Dad. It looks a bit different to me. Chain Bridge Hotel, with the oldest chain bridge in the world. And so we venture back down the Llangollen. We've just turned at the mooring point here, which is the last winding point at the end of the Llangollen. Lovely steam railway journey, but now we're going to go back to a pub that we stopped at along the way. They looked like they had some very nice dinners, but we already had something in the oven. So we're now going to stop at the pub. It's about a couple of miles down from here, because we've got plenty of time to get to our destination for this part of the tour before we go off to Croatia. So Llangollen, beautiful, absolutely loved it. It is one of those places I wanted to come to for years. So we now go back down the Llangollen, possibly do a little bit of the Montgomery, but we're going to have a look a little bit more at some of the stops along the way, such as Ellesmere and Whitchurch. So this actually is where we moored up. We've just turned around, and this is a mooring point. You can stay up to 48 hours here, and you have to go and get a ticket at the tea room just up the way. But there's electricity point and water included in your £6 a night, so we took advantage of that. And there's obviously quite a number along the way. So these are ones in addition to the ones in the basin, but we found this is really handy here because we were literally only a minute away from the town, whereas in the basin you have to walk all the way around a field, across a bridge, and no, apart from the boats going past at 100 miles an hour, slight exaggeration, people that aren't aware that they should be going over it tick over. Apart from that, it was a nice little mooring. So I'm having to wait at the moment. Mandy's gone ahead because there's a 500-metre section of the canal where only one boat can come through, and there are 3 altogether. We've done one, we're in the middle one now, so I'm just waiting for them to come up and then waiting for the all clear so we can head down. So that's it, nice simple little trip, 2 miles but 3 narrow sections, all done, coming out of Llangollen, and we're at a 48-hour mooring now. Probably only stay here 24 hours, but we've got a very handy pub nearby. And this is called the Sun Trevor, because this part of the network is or close to the Trevor Basin. So all we've got to do is walk across that bridge up the road. Nice. We'll have a wander up and have a look, see what beers they've got on, shall we? So we're coming to the pub, it's a bit early. I'm not on my own though. Mandy is, come say hello.
Hello. Hello, just get in. Hello.
I know what I'm having. Pie. My favourite, pie and chips. But Magnus, I want to try some Welsh beer. This is called the Eastgate. It's a darker beer. It's very nice. I'd give it an 8. Deep, dark colours. Nice and hoppy. One for you, Magnus. Anyway, I'm having pie, and Mandy is having Cajun chicken. We're back near Crick Tunnel.
Chirk.
Yep.
Chirk.
I'll start again. We're back at Chirk Tunnel, just doing the climb over. Having a wander into the town last week when we dropped Rob off. Now we're going to have a walk up to the church. Castle. So after our little wander around Chirk Castle, and we saw some lovely lambs this time of year, we are now for the final time going through Chirk Tunnel. It's about 385 yards and takes about 9 minutes. I won't bore you with the details, but what we will look at on the other side is the beautiful Chirk aqueduct. there we are, that was Chirk Tunnel, and we now immediately go over Chirk Aqueduct. And this is Thomas Tilford's Chirk Viaduct, railway viaduct. It's interesting how the locks are here. They're not in any particular sequential order, but this is actually the first lock of the downward flight, New Marton top lock, and there is New Marton top lock and New Marton bottom lock, which we'll go through shortly, but then there's quite a long section past Ellesmere, past the Montgomery turn, Ellesmere, before we hit our next set of locks. We're going down now. So that's it for this penultimate episode of It's a Narrowboat Life's final chapter. Got one more to complete next week, where we complete our journey on the Llangollen and head back to our final destination in Northampton. Until next week, thanks for watching and see you again.